Hey, what is up? What is up? What's going on, beautiful people, man? This is Jay here from ZTA. This is Jay here from Zion Trading Algos. And in today's video, I want to tackle an age-old topic, an age-old question. I'm sure many of you, in fact, I'm sure most of you have heard the statistic that most retail traders fail. Upwards of 85 to 90 to 95% of traders who attempt to pursue retail day trading tend to fail within a year you know, or so, right? And so I wanted to attack the reason why most traders fail, why I personally think retail traders tend to struggle with using trading as a tool to earn, part-time income and certainly earn a full-time income, right? So why do day traders fail? I think traders fail for two reasons. And I really broke this down into two key reasons. I think the first reason that most traders fail is because they simply do not have an edge in the markets. They do not have an edge in the markets. Now, what does an edge in the markets mean? An edge in the context of trading really is a sneaky word to mean you have a statistical advantage, your trading strategy or your approach to the market or your indicator or whatever tool you are using, you have a statistical advantage with regards to how to execute a strategy. Meaning, on a long enough time scale, and if you execute the strategy over and over again, you're squeezing out a tiny bit of profit each time, and over time, it adds up. It's kind of like when you go to a casino. When you go to a casino, whether you go to, one on the East Coast over here in Atlantic City, or you go down to Vegas or wherever you're located, every casino operates on the same kind of principle, meaning almost every game in the casino, almost every table in the casino, almost every activity in the casino that you can pursue, the house has an edge. The casino has a statistical advantage over almost every game in the casino. And they certainly do on slots, right? So no matter how many times you hear stories of your friend's mom or your friend's dad, he went down to the casino and he won $40,000, da 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 da. For every story like that, you have 99% of the participants who play in casinos and who play slots, lose money. Why do they lose money? That the house has a slight advantage over every single game played, right? And so the more people play, the more profits go into the pockets of the house, which is the casino. Now, when it comes to trading, the goal here and the attempt here is to kind of reverse that and almost flip it on its head. Whereas we, as the trader, we want to have the edge. And our trading strategy is a tool that we use to go to the markets every single day and capture a little bit of that gain, right? So imagine your trading strategy is like a fish hook or a bucket, and you just have to go down to the stream and go down to the river every single day, and you throw out your fish hook, and you might catch something today or you might throw out your bucket and you might catch a few things today. The goal is to utilize your strategy and your edge to extract money from the markets. But most traders are going to fail because they do not have an edge in the markets. They are treating it like a casino and they are losing like a casino as well, right? So if you do not have a strategy that has an edge, do not trade because it's human nature to trade according to what you think is your intuition, what you think is your gut feeling, what you think that the candles are going to do. But these are often wrong and they run counterintuitive to what the markets actually do, right? To what the markets actually do. So that's the first reason why most traders fail. They simply do not have an edge in the markets. And if you do not have an edge, you don't stand a chance. You are going to lose on a long enough time scale. You might have a profitable month, quarter, year, even if you're just, shooting the shit and you're kind of gambling. But over time, the markets will take everything from you if you do not have an edge, right? So you got to get an edge first. The second reason I think that most retail traders and most traders in general who attempt to navigate the financial markets fail is the emotional struggles of trading, right? The emotional struggles of trading are extremely hard to master. It's extremely hard to conquer. And the main reason is because trading is not intuitive to our human nature. What's intuitive is after we enter a trade and we see a couple of green bars and we're up money, what's intuitive is to take that profit and run. It's, take the money and go. And it can really fight against the human programming to just stick to your strategy. You know what I mean? I've taken an entry, I have a profit target is up here, I have my stop loss down here. And so if I've seen one or two green bars, it's not time to take profit yet because my profit target has not been hit. So I'm going to wait. And you really have to have a system or a way to combat those human emotional pitfalls when you're trading. One of the biggest issues I used to have when I traded manually years ago was I would revenge trade. I struggled with revenge trading, meaning I show up in the markets, I take a couple of trades, and let's say I have two or three back-to-back losers. It really used to trigger me and set me down a path of trying to get that back. And so I'm now taking, four, five, six, 10 trades in an attempt to recoup the losses from the first two or three of the day. And let me tell you, revenge trading, emotional trading, averaging down, oversizing, all of these, all of these problems really stem from the same core that you don't have an edge in the markets. And because you don't have a statistical advantage over A, other traders, and over B, a large enough sample size of trades, you are going to resort to and you're going to be victim to your emotions. Okay. So how do we how do we fix these things? We now understand that most traders fail for these two reasons. Usually it's both of them because they kind of go hand in hand, as in, if you don't have an edge, you tend to be more of a victim to your emotions than if you had an edge, right? And so they kind of go hand in hand, right? And so how do we combat these? How do we fight against these two pitfalls and ensure that we as a retail trader even have a chance? I think the only surefire way to fight against these two issues is to A, have a system. You need a system that has an edge in the markets. And two, you have to consistently deploy that system. You cannot deviate from it. You can't use it only when you feel like on certain days because it's Wednesday and it's raining outside and you had a fight with your wife and now you want to do, you have to use it religiously, almost robotically, over and over and over again to give the edge an opportunity to play out. Remember, the casino is not concerned with the guy who won 40 grand on the slots one time. The casino is concerned with the thousands of other people who are coming in there every day who are losing. And so for each time they got to pay out money to a big winner, they are going to recoup that money over time from all of the people who do not have an edge, who aren't using a strategy and are just gambling money away. And so you really have to flip that and turn yourself and turn your trading business into the house. You have to become the casino. You cannot treat the markets as a casino. You have to think like a casino owner. Which one of my strategies have an edge? How can I deploy this edge more effectively? I have three trading strategies. One trades NASDAQ, one trades S&P, one trades gold. I have three edges in the markets. And how do I uh, reasonably and logically utilize each edge to my advantage. I would say the easiest way to do that is to use automation, okay? Is to use an automated trading strategy and to use an automated trading system like the ones that we offer on our site at ziontradingalgos.com. These algos have been proven to work. These algos have a proven edge in the markets, back tested against years and years of historical data across market regime changes, across economic events, across multiple types of cycles. These robust strategies have proven to work over time. And these strategies are also working live right now. This really opens up a new realm of what is possible when you have an edge in the markets and you're constantly deploying that edge over time and you're using it over and over and over again. Okay. So I want to kind of keep things straightforward here. The way that we work and the way that our pricing works is extremely simple and straightforward. And so we have two types of pricing tiers. One is if you wanted to lease one algo for a month or two, you kind of want to try things out. You know, you're still new to the automated trading, algorithmic trading space, and you just wanted to try out an algo to see if it's for you. You want to get familiar with NinjaTrader, and you're not quite sure yet. We offer monthly leases at only $97 a month. This is extremely affordable, unlike other, software vendors out there who sell black box algos at 12 and $1,300 a month. We try to keep things reasonable and affordable for the average retail focused trader. Now, if you want a more robust solution and you are ready to really attack your trading goals and treat your trading goals as a full-fledged business, we also offer a full portfolio option with the ZTA Quant portfolio, where you get 7 algos across many markets, many time frames, a few different strategy types, and you get these algos for a yearly price of $9.97 per year. And this comes included with our proprietary software tool called ZTA Portfolio Analyzer. This thing is a beast. It's an absolute beast of a system. We have been working hard on it for months. It's almost ready for a V1 release in a couple of weeks here. And what this is going to allow you to do, it's going to allow you to take a bunch of strategies and then see how those strategies would perform if you traded them all together in a portfolio, right? Like I always say, it isn't enough to just trade random 2 or 3 algos at the same time. You kind of have to do a lot of work around correlation and figuring out how those algos fit together, right? And so when one of your algos are in a drawdown, the other 2 or 3 might be in a run-up, right? And so you're combining the effects of multiple trading systems to maximize returns and in turn minimize your overall drawdown, right? So ZTA Portfolio Analyzer is included at no additional cost to ZTA Quant portfolio holders. And so if you have the ZTA Quant portfolio with us, you will be getting access to this software first, free of charge. And it is a really, really awesome tool to help you just track your live portfolio, see how your algos are doing, and also model out historical correlations and to see which combination of algos would have worked best together in the past to have an idea of how they might perform in the future, right? So when you're trading, when you're building algorithms, when you're back testing, it's always about what might happen. You are dealing in the realm of probability, not certainty. And so trading strategies that may have worked in the past could fail in the future. Who knows? But the more you back test and the more you stress test and the more data you have to add validity to the strategy, the more confident you will be as a user, as a business owner, running and operating your trading business to see how things might perform in the future, right? So it's a really, really awesome piece of software. We have equity curves in here of the portfolio. We got equity curves of the individual strategies. We got drawdown graphs and charts, kind of showing you where the maximum drawdown of the portfolio is. We got correlation tables. We have trade history tables. And then you can also track your live portfolio as well. So let's say you're running 5 or 6 algos in NinjaTrader. NinjaTrader does not have this feature, and so we created a software platform to allow folks who are trading a multitude of automated trading systems to track them live in a beautiful UI here. Just kind of showcase to you how your live trading is going, what the algos are doing, who is your best performing algo, which one is the weakest, and so on and so on and so forth. Like I always say, when you're trading a portfolio, you're like a sports team franchise owner, right? And you have to operate it like a business. You got to see who your strongest players are. You got to see who's in this season, who might be injured, right? And so you constantly have to make choices and the decisions based around your holistic trading business in order to achieve success and in order to continue to keep that drawdown low while you maximize returns. And so we got many more tools like this forthcoming, a constant working, constant building. And our goal is to turn ZTA into a full-fledged retail-focused software company. You know what I mean? And if you guys are on the institutional side as well, you're still curious about it, hit us up. Hit us up. We will happily offer our algos and our portfolios and our services to institutions as well. But our first type of client is the retail independent trader is who we want to serve initially. So if you guys have any questions, man, as always, reach out to me here in the comments down below. Reach out to us on social media, and I'll talk to you guys soon. All right, peace.